Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers. Welcome to a new Doctor Who kind of video for today. So in this video, I'm going to go from my least to my favourite series of modern Doctor Who. Now, this is my way because we are literally 3 weeks away from series 13 coming on the air on BBC One. Yes, I'm really looking forward to actually sitting down and rewatching Doctor Who again. And I'm actually really looking forward to sitting down watching Doctor Who Flux to see what's going to happen in this 6-part adventure. So to celebrate, we got another series of modern Doctor Who coming out. I thought I will sit here and talk about the previous 12 that we have got. Yes, I have already done a ranking video, and I'm going to actually say this. I want to give a bit more depth into why these series are. It's been months since I've done that, really, in a way. But I just want to try and do this in a different way. So I'm going to pick up the box set of what I've got, what series is what, which is my least, which is my all-time favourite. From that way, so we go from a least to all-time favourite series of modern Doctor Who. So coming in 12th place, because there's only 12 series so far, it is Series 2. So I'm just going to grab it. So here we go. Can I pop that? I need it to be in focus. There we are. Series 2. What you're probably scratching your head saying, why is this worse for me? It has the lovey-dovey, crappy storylines between Ten and Rose, which really does not suit Tennant's persona, and it doesn't suit Doctor Who. Wow. Doctor Who is a time-travelling show about an alien in a blue box fighting against Daleks, Cybermen, Santarans, but in the minute the Doctor go into this kind of whiny sort of petrigan character, I really don't like the way they did the Doctor and Rose's relationship. There are some good episodes in this I really do enjoy. The rest of the series 2 that aren't the episodes aren't really that great, but the ones I actually physically enjoy from the season is great because it's literally School Reunion, which is the return of K9 and Sarah Jane Smith, the two Tom Baker and John Pertwee companions, because Sarah Jane travelled with the 3rd and 4th Doctor, K9 travelled with the 4th Doctor. We have Cybermen, the return of Cybermen, well, a new design of Cybermen from a parallel universe. We meet the cult of Skaro, and also we have the return of the actor who does the voice of Sutek in Pyramids of Mars, and he returns to do the voice of the Beast in the story, in the series. So that's the only good things about it. The rest of the stories are naff. They ain't that good. The only one that I think that does stand out from the bad ones is Teeth and Claw, because again, that's such a good horror sort of story, which is another good time to watch around about Halloween. So there will be a video coming out of the stories that I like to watch around about Halloween. But the rest of them, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Series 2 goes bye-bye now. So, in 11th place, I have to say this, in 11th place, it has got to be Series 11. Jodie Whittaker's first series. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean I don't like Jodie Whittaker's run. It doesn't mean I hate it. It's actually, I have said that she's my least favourite Doctor. It doesn't mean I hate her run completely. I don't even hate Tennant's run. I don't hate any run of Doctor Who. It's just I think some Doctors have really like bad character growth. Tennant's Doctor, I think, has bad character growth until you get round about of the 4th series, where Series 2 is definitely the weakest, and the kind of romantic stuff that brings the 10th Doctor down quite a lot, because he did just be my second favourite. Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, again, is my second least favourite Doctor in the modern era. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean I don't like her. I actually do kind of like her stories. It's just, I think Series 11, you kind of have no character growth for her Doctor. Not even the companions have a character growth, apart from Graham and Ryan. Yaz has no character growth. There are some good episodes I like in this, like The Woman Who Fell to Earth. I absolutely love that episode. Of course, as Kablam, I really enjoyed Kablam, and there was another story in this as well, with the witches, with the alien mud creatures. They're the ones I actually do enjoy. The rest of them are pretty much hit and miss. I mean, the only one that does stand out this season is Rosa, because it focuses on Rosa Parks, and I think that's a great way. That does make this series stand out a bit, because it does have that kind of story. But the rest of it, is really, really hit and miss. Loads of people have complained about this series a lot. For me, I'm not going to actually complain about it because there are some stuff I like about it. Like, as I said, The Woman Who Fell to Earth, the Kablam episode, and The Witches. But the rest of them, I have to admit, out of that is 3 out of 10 episodes. Some of them are pretty missed, but the rest of them, those are the 3 that just stand out, including with Rosa. So it's basically it's 4 there. Sorry, Series 11. So in 10th place, it is the one series of Peter Capaldi's that I think does stand out quite a lot. So that is coming here now, and it is Series 9. This series stands out quite a lot because the first couple of episodes of the series are literally a couple of parts. So you kind of got the first half of it in parts, and then you go to a few standalone episodes, and then you go to a great episode, which is known as Heaven Sent. You have Face the Raven, which I absolutely do enjoy. Face the Raven, I think it's actually a good story. I do like that one. I actually like the way Clara dies. I'm not happy that they brought her back from the dead. I like the return of Gallifrey. I like the seed that we see of a Time Lord regenerate from a male into a female. I do physically like that. Also, we have the return of Davros in this series as well, which is another good thing. And Peter Capaldi is a great doctor. He stands out in the bad stories. I mean, when you have that anti-war speech where he goes, "You call this a war? This funny little thing? This is not a war. I fought in a big war than you will ever know. I did worse things than you can ever imagine. Every time I close my eyes, I hear more screams than anyone could ever be able to count. Can I tell you what you'll do without pain? Can I tell you where you put it? You hold it tight. It burns your hand." I really do like that speech. Series 9 has got a load of bit of bad episodes as well, which is why it's literally above Series 7. Series 11, sorry. That's the one thing about it, I have to say. Now, jumping into the Matt Smith run in 9th place. This is my least favourite era of the Matt Smith run, my least favourite series. And I'm sorry to say this, it is Series 6. Yeah. Again, Series 6, I understand what they were trying to go with this with a new focus, but I think Stephen Moffat burnt himself out during the production of the series when he was writing Sherlock as well. I could tell Matt Smith is great as the Doctor. He has some great dark moments. The episodes I do enjoy in this is literally A Christmas Carol, when a good man goes to war, the Doctor's wife. And that's just about it. And Closing Time. I do like Closing Time more than some people do. I like the Cybermen. I really do like anything with the Cybermen, you throw it into me. Because the Cybermen are a bigger threat. Like, literally the next biggest threat after the Daleks. And I do enjoy that. But the rest of the series is like that. But you do have to say, The Impossible Astronaut and Day of the Moon are actually quite good. The weakest episode, I have to say, is The Curse of the Black Spot. But it's a very average series for Series 6s, so they're the least ones I really don't enjoy as much. I mean, from Series 2, 11, 9 and 6. So in 8th place, I have to say this one is going to be in 8th place because it is just in 8th place for me. And here we go. Series 3. I'm sorry to the Doctor Who guy, not Doctor Who guy, sorry, to another sci-fi guy. He loves Series 3, but Series 3, I just don't like certain episodes out of it. I mean, the first half of it, I consider it to be really, really boring. The only one episode stands out, which is Gridlock, where the rest of it just feels like Martha is there crushing on the Doctor. The Doctor's just there too busy moping over Rose. For me, I actually like it after Human Nature and Family Blood, because them two I really do enjoy. I like the Scarecrows and everything. And then when you get to Blink, it's great. And then Utopia, Xenodrons and Last of Time Lords. Fantastic stuff. I really like the Doctor against the Master. And that's why that's an 8th. So in 7th place, now this one again is in 7th place because I think it can be good, but not as good as other ones. And here we go. Series 8. Yeah, Series 8. It's got some good stuff at the beginning of it, like the Deep Breath, Into the Dalek, Robots of Sherwood, Listens, kind of good. Time Heist is absolutely brilliant. The Caretaker. Right, you can just say that. Just say that for the Caretaker. The Caretaker is bad. Kill the Moon is 10 times worse. Mommy on the Orient Express, back up again with the rest of the first part of the series. And then you get to Flatline, which is a good episode. You see the 2D alien creatures. That's kind of cool. Into the Forest. And then the finale. Right on it. So series 8 is a kind of like great. Yup. Sorry, let me just try to say that again. It goes great for the first 5 episodes. Then Caretaker, further down for Kill the Moon. Back for Mommy and the Orient Express. Back up for Flatline. And then for the last 3 episodes, back down there. That's the one way I can actually say it that way. But I do like the one thing about Series 8, I actually do enjoy the Doctor and Clara's chemistry. I think they're quite good there. And I don't really like Series 9's chemistry between the two of them because I think that's why I think Clara just basically just draws out, completely bores me after that. I do enjoy. That's the one thing I have to say. So that's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Coming into 6th place. Yeah, 6. Coming into 6th place. Now, I do have to say this one is in 6th place. For me, I don't want to say it's in 6th place. It's got some good stuff in it, but I'm sorry to say this. Series 7. Series 7 is a kind of a mixed bag because instead of having like 2-part episodes like you do for certain episodes, it's all just like a single adventure for the Doctor, apart from the Impossible Girl background. Some episodes are good, some episodes are bad. The rest of them are pretty much okay. So literally we have Asylum of the Daleks. Now that is a pretty good episode. I do enjoy that one. It's actually good for if you're a Dalek fan, because this is the story that brings back the classic Daleks design. And to be honest with you, I fanboy over the classic Daleks in this episode. When I first watched it and I saw the Return of the Special Weapons Daleks, some 80s Daleks, some 90s Daleks, not 90s Daleks, some like the 60s Daleks and 70s Daleks, I am a proper fanboy, especially when it comes to references like some Daleks survived Falcon from the 2nd Doctor, which is another good episode. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, pants. Town Called Mercy is absolutely great. I do love that one. Part of 3 is pants. Angels Take Manhattan, average. I'd have to say it's about average. The Snowman, absolutely great. It's up there with A Son of the Daleks and A Town Called Mercy. The Bells of St. John, that's okay. The Ringers of Akatend is a bit pants, but the only thing that saves it from being total crap is the singing, where the Doctor's, where she got her singing and the Doctor's there talking about his lifetime, where he goes, I walked through universes and the laws of physics were devised by the mind of a madman, and I've watched universes pleased and creations burn. I absolutely love that speech. That's the only thing about it I like. Cold War is a masterpiece. I do love Cold War because it's the return of the Ice Warriors and you see the red setting on the Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Hyde, again, is absolutely good. I do like Hyde. Journey Since the TARDIS is pants. The Crimson Horror, I love that episode. I really do. Nightmare on Silver is a bit pants, but bringing back the Cyber Planet is actually a good design. The Name of the Doctor, absolutely great. That's the one thing about the series I like. And then, of course, in this run, we have the Day of the Doctor and Time with the Doctor, and they are fantastic. I absolutely love them. So, yeah. Into the top 5 places of the series now. So, in 5th place, I have to say this one has gone down a lot. It's still one of my favourite Tennant series, but not in the top 5. It's still in the top 5. It's quite good. And it is Series 4. Yes, the specials I class as part of Series 4. Some people don't, some people do. I don't know why, but for some reason I classed them because when I was looking for BBC iPlayer a few days ago, BBC iPlayer basically classed these as part of Series 4. And I absolutely do enjoy certain episodes of Series 4. I think it's the best Tennant series. I mean, the relationship between Ten and Donna, are fantastic and better between Tennant and Rose, and it's a little bit better than the Doctor and Martha. I do enjoy. So the episodes we have in this series is Partner in Crimes, which is absolutely great. Fires of Pompeii, I physically enjoy. Planet of the Ood, that's dull. I have to say that one's a bit dull, but it's nice to see the return of the Ood. The Santaran Stratagem and Poison Sky, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love that series. The Doctor's Daughter is great. The Unicorn and the Wasp is pants. I believe after that it is Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead. They're absolutely great. I do love them. They are a masterpiece. Then, of course, we go to Midnight, which is average. It can be okay. It can drag out a bit, but still much. Turn Left is pants. I really don't like Turn Left. And then, of course, Star on Earth and Journey's End. Again, it's good. I do like it's a Dalek for station. The only thing about it is the German Daleks. The rest of it is pretty good. And then, of course, we have the special. So we have the Next Doctor, which is pants. I think that one's not as good as it could have been, but it does have Cybermen in it, so I do watch that one because of Cybermen. Planet of the Dead, absolutely great. I love Planet of the Dead. Waters of Mars, I absolutely love Waters of Mars. And then, of course, The End of Time, which is pants again, because I really think Tennant goes back into his whiny persona that he was in Series 2. Tennant, why did you have to go back to the way you were in Series 2 in The End of Time? Why did you have to go back to that way? I don't want to go. Stop being whiny! That's the one thing I have to say. So that's all the Tennant were now. So in 4th place, yep, if you can guess it, then you're most probably like, what could it be? In 4th place, it is Series 12. I love Series 12. It is fantastic. We got the return of the Master, basically after being last seen in Series 10. We have Astra the Lone Cyberman, which is brilliant stuff. We have the Hunting of Philadelphia, which is absolutely great. Captain Jack's return in this. We have SAS Daleks in Resolution, because this is supposed to be part of Series 12, according to the BBC iPlayer. So apparently this is part of Series 12 as well. So class it's part of Series 12. It has a lot of great moments. There are some bad stories in it, like Orphan 55. Then you have Praxis. Then you've got the episode after Praxis. But the rest of it is pretty much good. Best episodes, Spyfall Part 1 and 2. Fish of the Juju. The Nicola Tilsley episode, I love that episode. That is flipping great. I absolutely love that story. When you see a bit of Nicola Tilsley and Thomas Edison, absolutely fantastic. I think they actually nail that story down to the teeth. And you've got some other great stories as well. I mean, you've got The Haunting of Philadelphia. If I said that right, I'm totally sorry if I haven't. That is another great episode. When you have the Lone Cyberman going around killing people just so he can get hold of the Cyberium. And then, of course, the Doctor goes after the Cybermen, the Lone Cybermen, which leads them into the actual fantastic... And then you get to Autonomous Children, which are like... They ruin the Cybermen in that story, because after that build-up in Associate of the Cybermen, which is my favourite Cybermen episode, because after that build-up, they literally just go, right, that's it. Cybermen just become a bit of a background character now. We focus on the Doctor and the Master and the Timeless Child story arc, where I really think if you're going to bring it into the Cybermen, I really think you should have carried on with that cliffhanger, the way that it ended, and not just focus on the Doctor and the Master on Gallifrey. Yes, that bit could have been a little bit, but I think the Cybermen should have been a lot more than what they did. But the Cyber Masters, I think that's a kind of a good design. Time Lord's been upgraded into Cybermen. Not the very first time we see it in Doctor Who, because there is a comic called Ceremony of the Cybermen, where the Cybermen make contact with Lord President of Asylum, and they get control of the Time Lords. So yeah, that's another good thing. So yeah, that's my 4th favourite series in modern Doctor Who. I have to say, Series 12 I absolutely enjoyed. Now, 3rd place. It is Series 5. Ooh. A Matt Smith series has made it into 3rd place. It is, of course, Series 5. I do love Series 5. It's got some great stuff. The 11th Hour, I absolutely love. Beast Below, I absolutely love. I am in the middle of doing reviews of this story because I'm rewatching this series. It's the one I absolutely love a lot. Series 7, I did used to love quite a lot, but I think rewatching Series 5, it has to take over Series 7, because Series 7 was in 3rd place. So series 5 and 7 have actually swapped in this list. I absolutely love the Weeping Angel episode. I think that's when the Weeping Angel are at the horror moment. The only episodes I don't like is Amy's Choice, Cold, and The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. I think that could have been a lot better if they kept the original design of the Silurians. I really don't like the way they changed the design of the Silurians. I really think they should have kept them the way they looked in the 70s and 80s, but you changed them into these kind of... Still got the reptilian bits, but you lost the third eye. They've lost the third eye, and that ruins their design, because if you're somebody and you love classic Doctor Who a lot more than modern Doctor Who, because I just love classic Doctor Who a lot more than the modern era. That's what I have to say. The Silurians were done absolutely spot on, and they lost the third eye. That's the whole point of the Silurians. The Silurians had 3 eyes, not 2. That's the one thing I have to say about that. But the rest of the episode is pretty much good and average. I do enjoy that. Second place. Now, this one for me was on first place for a hell of a long time. But this one had to swap over because it's enjoyable, I have to say. So, my second favourite series of modern Doctor Who. Series 10. Yeah, Peter Capaldi's last series. I flipping love this series. It's a lot better than Series 8. It's a lot better than Series 9. 10 times better than Series 9. It is great. I love the kind of trilogy we got at the end of it, which is World of the Time the Doctor Falls, which leads into the 12th Doctor Back to Regenerate, and he bumps into his first incarnation, played by David Bradley, which I'm going to go and get this signed by David Bradley in next month. I just flipping love this series. It is great. Bill Potts is great. Nardole, played by Matt Lucas, is absolutely great with Peter Capaldi. The trio are absolutely great. Every single story I love. The only bit I don't like is the Monk trilogy. I think that was a bit, you know, a bit funny and stuff. Could have been a lot better. But it's technically still a great series, and I absolutely love this series, I have to say. So, my all-time favourite modern Doctor Who series. Can you guess what it is? Well, you most probably don't need to, because you can probably see it behind me on the shelf, which is here. So, my all-time favourite modern Doctor Who series is Series 1. Bingo, Series 1. I mean, I've rewatched Series 1 recently, and I absolutely love it. I mean, the pilot episode, which is Rose, I think that's great. End of the World, great. The Young Quite Dead, I absolutely love. Aliens of London Werewolf 3, some people don't like the Zavine, but I absolutely love it. I mean, that's the speech. Excuse me, do you mind not farting while I'm trying to save the world? Would you prefer silent but deadly? I absolutely love the Zavine. It's a shame to go from Doctor Who, but they do appear in the Sarah Jane Adventures, which is another good thing about it. I absolutely love Series 1. I think Nine and Rose's friendship, well, basically, yeah, the friendship does grow in this a lot more than you see it from the beginning. And, of course, to do something different in this, they actually go from Rose's perspective when she first encounters the Doctor, not the other way around, like it has done in other Doctor Who stories, where it's just the Doctor going along, meeting the companion. This is where you got a human actually bumping into this alien, and then she goes travelling with him. It's a great stuff. And then you get to Dalek, which is a great stuff as well. And you see the anger and the dark side of the Ninth Doctor and how much the Time War actually affects him. It's absolutely spot on, an amazing series. Again, there is no lovey-dovey stuff hinted in this series, especially not between Nine and Rose. I mean, Nine and Rose I absolutely enjoy. It's just Ten and Rose, I just don't enjoy Ten and Rose. Because the one thing I think about Rose's main character, she has a lot of character growth in Series 1, where in Series 2, I don't think she has no character growth whatsoever. So that's why Series 2 is released. But I physically enjoy this series, especially when you have Captain Jack joining the TARDIS team, played by John Barrowman. I think Jack brings it up to another great trio. When you have Adam in The Long Game, I think he's a bit of a daft character. I don't like him at all. But apparently he's supposed to come back in a comic where he literally goes after all of the Doctors and for revenge what the Ninth Doctor did to him. So I do need to try and find that comic if I can. So yeah, my all-time favourite modern Doctor Who series is Series 1. So let me know in the comments what is your favourite Doctor Who series out of all the modern stuff? Let me know from your worst to best, or your worst or your least to favourite series of Doctor Who from the modern era. Let me know. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share. And just a quick note, because I'm really looking forward to Doctor Who Series 13 starting on Halloween, the review of the episodes won't be coming out on the same day as the episode will be airing, because I don't really want to spoil it for anybody. So my episode reviews will be coming out on a Tuesday. So people, because it's coming out on a Sunday, you've got a whole day Monday, and then on a Tuesday, that's when I will actually release my review of the episode. So thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share. And join me tomorrow for more Doctor Who content. Thank you for watching and have a great day.